This is CNET, and here are the stories that matter right now. Finally, stronger, more secure Wi-Fi is here, and it's much harder to hack. The new wireless standard WPA3 is appearing in newly manufactured routers and devices approved by the Wi-Fi Alliance. Older hardware can get the update, but it's up to the device maker to roll out a software patch. The last update to WPA was all the way back in 2004. Teased back at Google's I/O conference, new features to the company's Maps app are starting to roll out. The first set of updates revolve around the Explore tab and its recommendations for events in a specific area. Maps will now suggest places to visit and eat at, as well as display trending areas, stores, and restaurants. And finally, HBO.com is now blocked in China as a response to a recent episode of the network's Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. In it, Oliver poked fun at Chinese President Xi, comparing him to Winnie the Pooh and mocking him for extending his own presidential term. You can stay up to date with the latest by downloading the CNET Tech Today app in the Apple or Google Play Store. This is CNET, and here are the stories that matter right now. According to Bloomberg, Apple is working on new AirPods and a new HomePod speaker, and possibly brand new over-the-ear headphones as well. The AirPods are said to boast noise-canceling and water-resistant features, but will likely go for more than their current price of $159. Amazon says that its Prime member discounts are coming to all Whole Foods stores in the US. Starting this week, Prime members can get a 10% discount on sale items. Of course, Amazon bought Whole Foods about a year ago and hopes it will continue to entice people to buy a Prime membership. Amazon Prime Visa card owners already get 5% off purchases at the grocer. And finally, Oculus TV has debuted with the hopes at making VR a much more social platform. It's essentially like watching a 2D flat screen in 3D VR goggles, but with the idea that you can do this with other people over the internet. But as for now, that feature isn't even live, so you'll be viewing solo until it arrives. You can stay up to date with the latest by downloading the CNET Tech Today app in the Apple or Google Play Store.
This is CNET, and here are the stories that matter right now. The US Supreme Court has ruled police need a warrant to use phone location data as evidence in trials. The 5-4 decision handed down on Friday marks the first time the Supreme Court has ruled on the use of phone location data. It relates to a 2011 robbery case in which Detroit police gathered 4 months' worth of location data from a suspect's phone provider. The Supreme Court ruled this violated the Fourth Amendment, which forbids unreasonable search and seizure. Samsung may ditch the iris scanner on the upcoming Galaxy S10, according to reports from Korean publication The Bell. Samsung is rumoured to be working on a fingerprint reader under the display for authentication, as well as better 3D sensing front cameras ahead of a launch next year. And finally, Facebook could be working on a tool to help you manage your time on the platform, according to screenshots shared by serial tipster Jane Manchin Wong. The Your Time on Facebook tool would let users see how many minutes they spend on the app each day and set reminders or mute notifications to help limit their use. Facebook has declined to comment. Stay up to date with the latest by downloading the CNET Tech Today app in the Apple or Google Play stores.
This is CNET, and here are the stories that matter right now. Brian Krzanich has resigned as chief executive of Intel over a past consensual relationship with an Intel employee.